You can train your abs every single day. You can do 100 crunches, 500 crunches, or 500,000 crunches every single morning when you wake up. But if you are not eating right and you don't have a clean diet, you will never see that six pack. Lately, my diet has I recently was very concerned that all of the hard work that I put into my ab muscles was gone. I am no expert. I am not a dietitian. I am not a certified personal trainer. I hope that you could use these tips when you are eating, when you are meal prepping, when you are going out, when you're doing your grocery shopping, just staying mindful of the calories that you are consuming, how often you are eating, and the portions that you are eating. When I was eating 6 meals a day, my metabolism was working all day long. About 2 months ago, I stopped eating 6 meals a day and started eating 3 meals a day. And what happened was I was getting really, really hungry, and then when I would eat, I would just binge and get tired. Felt like agitated all the time. When I was eating big meals, my stomach would blow up. I would feel bloated. I would feel disgusting. I did notice that when I was eating only 3 meals a day, they weren't as healthy. As far as losing weight goes, I know that a lot of diets say that you need to cut your carbs. I don't cut my carbs, and I feel that I look and feel just fine. However, I do eat all of my carbohydrates in the morning and in the afternoon. I try to stay away from carbs after 5 p.m. Another big thing that I noticed when my diet changed is I stopped looking at the nutritional facts and the nutritional values on my food. You would be surprised as to how many calories, fat, carbs, fiber, protein, all that is in your favorite foods. I ask you to look at some nutrition labels as you are eating in the near future. You would be surprised. What's even more surprising is when you actually portion out what the serving size is. So I eat cereal and oatmeal in the morning, and when I fill up a bowl, I'm like, oh, this is good. This is like a really, good amount of food. One time I poured it into what was supposed to be the serving size, and I was actually eating 3 servings instead of 1. So I was really cheating myself. So another good tip to cutting down your calories and eating the 6 right meals a day is by always eating the correct portion. Make sure you have measuring cups, measuring spoons, like a food scale if you want. So when you go from eating 3 meals a day to 6 meals a day, you need to also make sure that your portions are smaller and that there's not as many calories in those small meals that there would be if you were eating 3 meals per day. Now, I have noticed there hasn't really been a study to prove whether it's better to eat 6 meals a day or 3 meals a day. It all depends, if you're trying to lose weight, on how many calories you intake each day. Just to show you how calories add up so super quick, we are gonna go over what I had for breakfast this morning. So for breakfast, I had this Go Lean original cereal. It has 12 grams of protein, 13 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of whole grains. Now the serving size is 1 1/4 cup. I did measure that out. It has 180 calories, 40 carbohydrates, 13 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of protein. Just like the box said on the cover. Now, I use almond milk with my cereal, so I used some almond breeze this morning. 1 serving size is 1 cup. I don't think I used a whole cup. Maybe I didn't weigh that part out. Maybe it was a whole cup. I don't know. There's 30 calories just in the milk, 1 gram of protein, and 1 carb, 2.5 grams of fat. So there's an extra 30 calories. So far we are at 210 calories. Now I like some crunch. That's my crunchy crunch. So I add some almonds to it. These are just some sliced almonds. They're just raw, so they're not salted or roasted or seasoned or whichever. Now this serving size is 1/4 cup. I did weigh this out to a 1/4 cup because I want all the nuts I can get. So there's 170 calories and 6 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs. So far now I am at, what is that? That's 210. Now I'm at 380 calories, but we ain't done yet. Flaxseed. I love me some flaxseed. I will put this in my oatmeal, and of course I put it in my cereal. I'll put it in my smoothies when I'm having a after workout protein smoothie. I even keep my little measuring utensil in the bag. And okay, so one serving size is 3 tablespoons. There is 170 calories, 11 grams of fat, 10 carbs, 6 grams of protein. So my breakfast went from 180 calories when just looking at the cereal to 550 calories just for my first meal. That's actually quite a lot. I actually never calculated how many calories I was eating my first meal, but I do work out real hard. So just an example of how to stay mindful with what you are eating. Now everybody's body is different. My body fluctuates from how it looks on a day-to-day basis. My diet has been a lot of trial and error. I have found foods that I cannot eat. I have found foods that I love to eat, that my body loves. It's all about finding what works for you. My body does not digest cruciferous vegetables very well, so I can't eat any Brussels sprouts or broccoli anymore, if you know what I mean. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram at Rachel Lynn Fitness.